The goddess of love is moving into an electrical situation with Uranus, the planet of sudden shocks and innovation, all at the same time that we're having a new moon in Cancer, which is calling on the wind for us to flood the zone with kindness. Hello, Mooncrafters. Welcome. This is Craft of Moon. Today we're looking at the new moon in Cancer coming on in June 25th of 2025. It's arriving at 3:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This new moon is packed with promise for fresh beginnings and an abundance of growth. Let's explore what this means for each and every one of you right now. Here's the plan. We're going to check out the main energies of this new moon, focusing on the sun, the moon, and Jupiter. We'll feel into Cancer's energy, its vibe, and how it touches important parts of your life. We'll also see what shifts are happening right now and how they might play out in the world. Most importantly, we'll see how you can use this time to set goals for your own growth and well-being. Think of this as your guide to moving with these changing tides, and do it with awareness. Let's get going. All right, this new moon, it's strong, and it's landing in the 4th degree of the sign of Cancer. A new moon always carries weight. It's when the moon is darkest, when the sun and moon meet in the same part of the sky. The sun's light and the moon's reflection merge. This marks the end of one cycle and the start of another. It's a good time to plant seeds, setting goals for what you want to grow in the coming weeks and months. But this isn't just any new moon. It is in Cancer, and Jupiter is right there with them. The sun and moon are in the 5th degree. They're just past 4 degrees, and Jupiter is close by, less than 2 degrees away. This makes a powerful mix. The sun, the moon, and Jupiter all in Cancer. It's like a menage a trois in that nice juicy sign. In old astrology, ancient times, each of these bodies had special meanings, and it still stands true today. The sun is representative of our spirit, our life force, authority, and often the Father. It brings light. The moon stands for our body, our health, change, the need for food, the mother, and general fortune. She reflects light and always changes, reminding us that life flows. And then there's Jupiter. Jupiter is the bringer of gifts. This is the planet of growth, chances, wisdom, justice, faith, and care. When Jupiter shows up, things tend to grow and open up. Jupiter finds strength in Cancer. We say that Cancer is a sign where Jupiter is honored and able to show his best sides. A planet in its exaltation feels fully supported, where it can shine and do its best work without limits. Sometimes it gets a little full of itself when planets are in their exaltation, so we also need to be care. But when the sun and moon come together with Jupiter in Cancer right now, it's a very strong time. Picture the sources of light and life, the sun for spirit and the moon for body and fortune, focusing their energy on Jupiter, right in the sign where he's the strongest. Even though Jupiter moved into Cancer days before this new moon, this moment, this sun-moon meeting with Jupiter is a public showing, a grand event, the start of Jupiter's time in Cancer for the coming year. He gets the full light from both our spirit and our body, helping him show his gifts in the sign where he is most powerful. This is a period with potential for growth, especially in areas ruled by Cancer or ruled by Jupiter. What does Jupiter in Cancer mean, especially with this powerful start? Cancer is a water sign, and water energy is linked to our feeling, our gut instincts, our need for safety and growth. It's about connection, care, and the roots of our being, home, family, our sense of belonging. Cancer is also a cardinal sign or a starting sign. These signs are about beginning things, moving ahead, acting and making things happen. So Cancer brings together the energy of starting things that grow life, offer safety, support feelings, and help growth. In the ancient chart called the Thema Mundi, meaning chart of the world, Cancer is seen as the rising sign, tied to the first house. The first house, also called the house of life, stands for our body, our health, our character, and life itself. It is the house linked to us, our physical self, and how life shows through us. This link means Cancer is tied to our own life force, our body, and our well-being. When Jupiter is in Cancer, as he is now, and gets the energy of the sun and moon together in a conjunction, it makes this link to our life force very strong. Jupiter, in his best sign, helped by the lights, is about starting growth, and Cancer is good soil. The sun is the light, the moon is the water. Together they make the right conditions for growth. Now add Jupiter, the planet of gifts, blessed in this good ground. This points to growth, not just in money, but in anything that supports life, family, home, safety, feelings, and our health. It's about things growing, whether that is a garden, a new business, a creative work, a better bond with your family, or better health. The energy is good for starting something new that you want to see grow, especially if it relates to safety, building roots, or growing life. Starting a new project, launching something that feels right, or working on a long-term plan all fits this energy. But it's also about family growth, about caring for your body or growing your ideas until they appear in the world. In the past, Jupiter was said to be happy in the 11th house, the house of good spirit. This house stands for our friends, our goals, and our helpers, our rewards, and the support we get from our community. This is the Agatha Daimon, the good spirit. While this meeting is happening in Cancer, which links to the first house of the Thema Mundi, the energy of Jupiter's joy in the 11th is still there. It can be felt. It suggests that this force of gifts, rooted in our life force, the first house, is also tied to our goals and the support we get from others. This new moon is a good time for setting goals about what you want to grow, what you want to see happen, what support you want to get in life. The energy is there to help, mainly when these goals are about growth, safety, and well-being. While this Sun-Moon-Jupiter meeting in Cancer is the main event, other planets are also active, adding to the picture of what's happening in the world and within us. Let's look at some of these key players around this new moon. Mercury, the planet of thought, speech, learning, and business, is also in Cancer when the new moon arrives. Mercury in Cancer focuses our thinking on matters of home, family, safety, feelings, and our needs. Mercury will then shift into Leo, dealing with authority and illumination. Our talk might shift to more bold ways, maybe about our life and what is to come. Mars, the planet of action, energy, struggle, and starts, has moved into Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign, linked to the physical world and structure. Virgo is also linked to analysis, service, health, and cleaning. For Mars, a fiery planet moving into an earth sign is a process of cleaning and change. Mars in Virgo is about starting change through hard work. It's about dealing with details, looking at what works, cutting away what is not needed, and pushing through with focus. Imagine a craftsman turning his tools for a new job, or a soldier training hard to get better. This energy helps start things that need focus and detail. It's about the courage to change what is there or shift quickly when facing trouble. Mars in Virgo is a time of change for the planet. He begins a trip there that will lead him to Scorpio later in a few months, where his strength grows and flows. His time in Virgo is the preparation stage, tuning his plans and methods before that stronger showing. Venus, the planet of love, beauty, pleasure, and values, is in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign linked to strength, our body, and our possessions. Venus here is strong and rooted, but around this new moon, Venus is moving toward Uranus. Uranus is the planet of new ideas, change, shocks, and freedom. He is also there in Taurus. And when Venus meets Uranus in Taurus, expected around July 4th, it's a mix. It speaks of sudden wants and desire, shifts in love, a burst of creative energy, or maybe a change in how we enjoy pleasure, trying out some new kink or other fetish. This energy is strong and can feel electric, sparking new wants and desires or breaking old habits in love and art.